Hey friends, we're back on this Wednesday of Holy Week with our third gospel character we're going to share with you. Tonight we're going to talk about the beloved disciple John. We talked on Monday about Simon of Cyrene and yesterday about Veronica. And tonight we're going to dive in a little bit to the character of John, the beloved disciple. Now the role that John has in the Passion narrative is pivotal. And it's beautiful, it's humble, it's simple. John was by the side of Christ throughout the entire Passion in a way that the rest of the disciples were not. Judas obviously betrayed, Peter denied, and then the rest just fled. But John decided to stay and to remain. And John, in a special way, shows us that real love is measured in fidelity. And this special love that John was able to give to the Lord was his faithful love he had for Christ, and that followed him all the way to the cross, to be with Christ in the hour that Jesus really needed him most, as a friend, as a disciple. And John was there. John was present with that faithful love.
Yeah. And we see this faithful love played out in a lot of relationships and areas of our life, marriage being obviously one of the primary. We promise to be faithful. That's the first vow you give or you say when you get married. And it's easy to make that promise if you could see everything, if you knew exactly what the future was going to hold, if you knew that this person was going to make you happy and you were right for them. But we're not robots. We can't calculate the way that we sometimes want to. We actually don't have, it's humbling to learn, as much control as we think we do. And this is God's plan, because by not having that control and that perfect foresight and everything of what the future holds, it requires us to have that faith, and it allows our fidelity to be practiced and tried, and that's how real love is shown. Because if you love someone simply because they're perfect, or they're perfect for you, or you're perfectly happy, there's something unsatisfying about that. It's when you're by somebody's bedside who is really sick. The person who's sick just feels a level of love that they wouldn't have if they were perfectly healthy. And that's the kind of love I think God is teaching us that he has for us, and that he's calling us to enter into. And St. John was a perfect example of that, because he didn't understand what was going on, likely. He was the youngest of the apostles. And he, all reason would have said, go follow all your friends. And for some reason he didn't, because he was being called into that faithful love, and has served as an example for us even today.
Yeah.
And
so for the kind of remainder of this week, as we enter more and more deeply into the mystery of Holy Week, may John serve as an example for us. I know for us, the two of us, and for each of you as well, that faithful, committed love of Christ.
Amen.